August 16th, 1977. Few dates are as indelibly printed in our memory as that one. Pearl Harbor, that infamous day in Dallas, perhaps 2 or 3 more. Odds are you can still pinpoint just where you were, even what you were doing at the moment you learned that the man who reshaped the music of a generation was gone. You might consider this an open letter, not only to you fans, but more importantly to those who attempted to tarnish the memory of Elvis Presley, some even making a mockery of his passing. Were the accusations and claims in the dozens of books truthful and accurate? Did the doctors ever really level with us about the cause of his death? I answer those questions with 2 of my own. Why ask? There are no answers that can bring back to us this person we loved so much. What is it about human nature that makes a lot of us more interested in a person's shortcomings than successes? Nobody will ever convince me that this man was anything but a good, kind, generous human being. That was Elvis to me. Talented beyond words, God-fearing. Yes, for all of his 42 years, his humble beginnings in that little Tupelo shack and the Christian upbringing by a devoted mama and daddy lighted the path he would follow for the rest of his mortal life. Stray from that path? Of course. No question about that. For like you and me, he was only human, and humans make mistakes. The absolute truth is we made him a god, but he was only a man. We called him the king of rock and roll, but his response to that was always the same. There is but one king, Jesus Christ. Elvis loved his country. He served it proudly and with honor at the height of his career, asking no special treatment and with no complaints. His love for his fellow man, his loyalty, his generosity are legend, befitting a legend. He found great joy in giving. For him, material things were few as a child. As a man, he had it all. And my God, did he love to share. The most precious gift he gave many of us was his friendship. That was the Elvis I knew. Those of us who played and bought his records, those of you who attended his concerts and movies by the millions, helped buy him a Memphis mansion, gold Cadillacs, and clothes embroidered in silver. To watch an Elvis performance in person was something more than just memorable. To have done so, you know what I mean. How many times were you there? How many times did you witness in wonder the sea of popping flashbulbs illuminating a darkened hall? The frenzied excitement that carried a tingle to your toes, that undeniable chill down your back. All this so much a part of an Elvis Presley concert since the mid-50s. The swelling sound of 2001 let us know that waiting in the wings stood the man whose first name alone had won more recognition than any other full name in the world. And then finally, that so familiar stride on stage in that so familiar jumpsuit was truly an unforgettable moment. We laughed with him when he sang about that dog. We cried real tears when he left the stage in the summer of his last year, the words of "Can't Help Falling in Love" still ringing in our ears. It's a sad irony, but true, that on the day Elvis died, a steady rain began to fall on a parched Las Vegas. The same Las Vegas that Elvis had conquered so many years before. Near the end, friends and fans alike wanted with all of our hearts to see him healthy and happy again, because he had brought us so much happiness. Elvis once said, "I watch my audience, I listen, I know we're all getting something out of our system. Nobody knows what it is, but the important thing is we're getting rid of it, and nobody's getting hurt." That was Elvis to me. So between the sarcasm of sightings and untruthful but seemingly never-ending revelations about his life on this earth, I conclude my letter of remembrances with these thoughts. Each and every one of you who still feel a great emptiness and void in your hearts, always remember his good gifts to you. Elvis said shortly before he died, I'm here to make people happy. That's my mission in life. I was chosen by God to do it. My happiest moments have always been on stage. I'll never stop until the day I die. He kept his word.